I've been telling you the Indiana felines have been holding back. I've been telling you guys the felines have been intentionally vague when releasing information about the seriousness of Caitlyn Clark's injury. Until yesterday, we knew about the quad injury earlier this summer. We knew about the groin injury that's kept her sidelined damn near the entire season. Now we are being told that Caitlyn Clark suffered a bone bruise in her ankle during a workout 2 weeks ago. This poor girl is falling apart in her early 20s. Part of me understands the push to get Caitlyn Clark back on the court. The Indiana Felines are barely hanging on to their playoff spot. The storylines in the WNBA dump have been non-existent since Caitlyn Clark and Angel Reese have been injured. Now with Sophie Cunningham out for the season, there are literally no stars in the WNBA. It would not surprise me if the Indiana Felines were being pressured by either the WNBA Players Union or the league itself. Hell, maybe both. It wouldn't surprise me if the Felines were being pressured to get the Roo from Waterloo back on the court. But like I've been telling you guys for weeks, Caitlyn Clark is not coming back this season. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. If you're the Indiana Felines, I don't know why you would want Caitlyn Clark to return at this point. You're not winning a championship this season. With Sophie Cunningham out for the year, there's really no need for Caitlyn Clark to rush to return. If she was healthy, fine. Problem is, she's not, and she hasn't been healthy all summer. From the Felines' perspective, there's no need to rush this process. But from the WNBA's perspective, especially, WNBA players who were jealous and resentful of Caitlyn Clark last year, they desperately need her on the court. Right now, WNBA players have all the leverage in negotiations for a new CBA for the first time ever. Ratings are up, attendance records have been broken, the league has made hundreds of millions of dollars on expansion teams, expansion fees. Plus, players have the added benefit of being able to rely on Unrivaled during the offseason. They have the ability to go on strike. They have the ability to cancel next season and still make six figures pretending to play basketball in that secondary dump. For months, this has been the perfect storm. WNBA players have been pushing the false narrative that our league is more than one player. Every player in our league is a huge star. Obviously, no one believed that bullshit, except, of course, the WNBA players pretending to be stars, players who pretend to impact ratings and revenue. Whether or not anyone believed the lie, it really doesn't matter. There is no denying the fact that the WNBA is trending in the right direction, but now there's a problem with their deception. Now, the truth could potentially be revealed. The eye of the hurricane is disrupting the perfect storm. If Caitlyn Clark misses the postseason, which is highly likely, even worse, if the Indiana Felines fall apart and miss the playoffs, which is unlikely but still a possibility, but even if they make the playoffs, they're not making a deep run without their star players, which means WNBA ratings could be significantly higher in the regular season than the ratings will be for the playoffs. Attendance could be higher in the regular season. If that happens, it takes away a lot of the leverage that WNBA players have, because it would prove that this dump of a league is 100% reliant on one player. You know, in the short term, the good news for the WNBA, they will finally have a storyline. Over the last few weeks, interest seems to be rapidly declining in this turd. The bad news is, declining ratings won't be enough to get WNBA players to back down. Entitled players were demanding unreasonable salaries when this league couldn't draw flies to a fresh turd. You think they're going to back down because they're failing now? They've been failing to draw ratings their entire career. But what do you guys think? Is this a recipe for disaster for WNBA players? Without Caitlyn Clark, could we see significant ratings declines during the playoffs? Now, you got to remember, the playoffs begin mid-September, right at the start of football season. So you tell me. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys on the main channel.